Hello and welcome to volume 3 of the room tours of the rooms. The room tour comes up as room tour at the start, then underscore undertitle. Right, so this is Arcadia. This is Arcadia. Oh, sorry, Scott. This is Arcadia, and I think this could be 4, maybe 5 parts, because there's too much to talk about, and obviously all the overlays and all the camera angles. Now I started in the narrowest point of the room. Now I never really film here. You see it pop up now and again. That's the door, so on the other side is Nosferatu. That's how the guy pronounces it, very cleverly with the Nosferatu. So this is the door, hallway. You'll see a television if you look in the other rooms there. So originally this was like one room, and then it got put into 2 rooms. So this is the corridor. It's so narrow. I don't know how that's ever just been knocked off. I think that's one of the first times I've ever knocked it. As I say, Judgment Day is coming. Friday is the dotted line. So, you know, I was like, better get this film now, you know. So I've edited the first one, half edited the second one, but here we go. So what can you see in this shot? That's the most important thing. Panda by Luke Francis. Twisted Normality. There we go, a little card there. Some little Steel Time music stickers. I'm literally trying to get around here. So this is the corner. First off, on the back, Lost Boys poster. Not an original, but from way back in the day. Unfortunately, I do have a bit of a temper, and I've punched Kiefer Sutherland in the face. My idea with that is when it comes out of here, is to take it off as nice as possible and frame it. Even if I've got to sacrifice, because it's an American style poster. I've had that for a very long time. That used to be in the old house in the corner. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So above it, while we're talking Lost Boys, you can kind of see this again up here. So this is a bit of a Lost Boys shrine up here going. Missing poster of Corey Haim, and that is from Screen Age Kicks, showing of the Lost Boys when they had the interactive crowd and stuff like that. It was really cool. It was a long time ago now. Shout out to Rich Bell and Christian for sorting that out for us. But yeah, that there's that, and I think there's one of Jamie Gertz. But they were like all over the place and down the street and all that, and I got it, and obviously it's so authentic because it looks like a missing poster slapped up. On the left there, you've got the Lost Boys, so you've got Michael and David, and then you've got the Frogs and Sam, and then another Michael. The reason why there's another Michael for is we got that on the way to Wicker Man, and just ended up with it was £5. There was quite a few. There was a Tesco's and Hexham, but David and Michael and Sam were all ordered by Casper for us, and I used to do Casper's heading because, again, fucking Zavi. Literally, they all were up for pre-order and they all came out all over the place. It's absolute joke, Savvy, for ordering a pop file. So just like, right, there's a pop file coming. Can we get it? Can we get it? Can we get it? Like my friend Carl, like he's had a pop file on order for ages, and they've just literally went, nah, I don't know what you're talking about. But he's like, you've ordered it? The Frogs, that's Brit. There was a company in UK. They had basically like got a few, and then Brittany was straight on top of it. That's what's so awesome about Brit. They go for about £100, but we definitely didn't pay that for it. On the other side, this is a combo. This is a Hatter's Top Table. That was bought it for the love of horror, for HorrorCon. A mystery box, I think, and then the vampires. That again is from the Screen Age Kicks, because on the back of that is recently deceased. It's the because it was Beetlejuice first, then the Lost Boys. But yeah, that's kind of thing. As you can see, you can probably see in there, the light comes through the wall there and dangles just down in front of us there. It's nicely when it illuminates the room again, going back to the picture of what Leon drew of us when I'm crouched down in the far corner. This is the corner you can kind of see in the background. So I'm trying to see what you can actually see as I come around. So underneath the bottom of the door, is Godzilla, King of Monsters. My mum actually bought us that. You know, my mum often, you know, she came back, oh, there's a poster for you. I was like, it's a bit odd. It's normally some random stuff, and I was about to pick up my drill, but I've moved it just for this video. She normally come back with like adult stuff for us, like, there's a drill, Stephen. But she came back with that. So again, don't think there's anything on the bottom of the door. So starting at this side, what you can just see. So I think I want to jump cut. I want to talk, so I'll come back over here. So there's also some garlic, which I stole from the courthouse one night, and I was like, of course you need garlic in the corner. You can see in the corner, but you can't. I see I'm stuck here. So last but not least, while we're on this camera angle, right bang there, Scott Michael Callaghan. This is the EP launch party, which was at the Head of Steam. Unfortunately, some of the footage didn't come out very well. It's a very small venue, but we were literally going down to For the Love of Horror. So we went from that all the way down to... No, it was HorrorCon, so we went from that to HorrorCon in Sheffield. But this is 21st Century Love, the album. I got a massive thank you in it as well, which is absolutely awesome. It's 2 albums, look. Static X. It's just sitting there. Boop. So I got that framed. Scott gave us that in the night. Signed it. I had to go to the range to get that frame. And I didn't know where it was going to go. It was actually just sat on the floor for ages. Then one night I just fucking wedged it between On Deadly Ground and Fortress. And as I say, it just suits right there. But the song Future is the tune for Lonely Tree at the start. Like, oh, don't judge me on my singing. And 21st Century Love went on to be the theme tune to I Theodora. Shine a Light has also been used on the channel recently with Brits. But it's got music pops up all over the place, and it just seems fitting that that gets some absolute exposure in a room that is predominantly me for my love of films, but bringing my own twist to it. So again, I think that's pretty cool for that. Before I have to change the fucking camera angle. The camera angle, unfortunately, is not going to change amazingly, but we're going to try for the next one. Okay, hiya. Bit of light on my face using my phone. I can't find out where one of my torches are going. I've got quite a lot of torches. There's one there. Doesn't work. But yeah, anyway. This is the flip side. So what can you see? Christopher Lambert is looking for France. Obviously, I'm a massive fan of Highlander. Again, the Highlander collection is up in the far corner, not really been justified, but that picture for Christopher Lambert's been jutting around for a while. It's like a printed photograph, but anyone's following the channel for a while, I always laugh at that picture. Underneath, you can just kind of see it right there where my hand is here, is the True Romance collection. Obviously there's a True Romance poster there which you can just see, and you've got the VHS, the big box VHS, the laser, not the laserdisc over there. Every different version of True Romance, sunglasses, soundtrack, UMDs, DVDs, the steelbooks and the Blu-rays have been taken out of the way there. But yeah, this is all VHS all the way to the ceiling. So what you can see there, it starts at the bottom and goes all the way to the top. Up here, you've got a Highlander big box VHS, and you've got Pinocchio. Recently was used for the B and John Malkovich review. And when it went back up there, it kind of fell, but it looks like he's just holding onto the side of the fucking tower, so I've just left him like that. Just trying to see what else you can see. So you can see it here, so I'll talk about it here. That is one of the original elements of this room and in the old house. That is the Rocky Horror Picture. It's not called Rocky, it's Rocky Free. You can just see the UMD there. I bought that for £1 at the boot sale at Corbridge years ago, and it eventually seen... It's there, it's the emo girl. It eventually seen the daylight in the last house down the stairs. And before I moved, I started off this thing called the Rocky Horror Picture Show. And basically, I had people coming around, and like basically, yes, at the time it was rough times. But as more as I looked at that picture and how it's a canvas print of black and white and the red gloves, there's a lot of overlays going on now over the past with the Rocky stuff. And the idea of just seeing faces like the emo girl, like the devil face, like the screaming face in the background, just fucking terrifies us to shit. And when I first moved in the house, it just didn't have a room. It didn't, and then all of a sudden one night I thought, well, stick it up in that corner, and it's just fucking mental that it's there in the corner, wedged. And like, I think anyone who's followed us for a while will see and go, oh fucking hell, there's the Rocky Picture. So it's always been there. So it's fucking insane. Like, but again, people like Ned, Barney coming around, emo girl, like fucking creepy faces and having people stare at it. I mean, it was an interesting concept, you know what I mean? And it's before I really indulged into the whole movie stuff. But again, when I was in the old house and under contract and stuff, it was just fucking bare walls. Fucking bare walls. You couldn't see anything. There's an actual tournament poster behind there, which will have to come out and see it just there. And there's a Godzilla poster as well, but they've been flat packed because these, as you can see, are standees. So that is the Skull Island. You just see King Kong roaring at the side there, which I really like. As again, Shape of Water, I've never seen the movie, just filling a gap. And in the corner, which you can't see, is Pennywise and Georgie, and the balloon used to come out the wall, but it was behind the door. Of course, it got popped eventually. On the floor, you can't see, not being overlay. Going back to the there's the Robocop from Arrow. It's all framed up. That just stands behind the door. It's not really got a home. It actually hides the power lead coming through as well. But last but not least, you can, again, it's so narrow, this corner. I'll move it for the true romance actually. So yeah, true romance. Pop down there. And a shout out to Cav. Cav gave me that one day. That's one of them film reels where you can see Michael and team. Got Michael. Cav give us that. Surfing the Authenticity. Neil Beasley. Yeah, Cav gave me that one day when he was moving house. And just give us that. So found its home down there. But yeah, as I say, Highlander at the right at the top. Can you see right at the top? You can. So what that is at the top, can you see the crate? No. You can see it. You can see Krusty the Clown, about to chuck Krusty the Clown out. The VHS you can see up there of the Lost Boys, that's the one signed by Billy Worth. I just find it like, I put that up there recently because it was just a random VHS and I thought, well, chuck the Billy Worth one because it just filed there. But if you can see the lighthouse, which I'll end here with, it's the fog, but it's probably going to look better on another angle, so I'll try and move. I haven't moved very far ever. So this is the side of the wall when you come in. So there's the light switch, just there. I'm just going to move it very slightly. Ding. Yeah, there's the light switch. This wall, I've never put anything hard into it because that's the joining wall. And plus when you're walking past. So this has just been literally montage after montage. You've got the Breakfast Club. That's an original trapdoor poster I bought in Edinburgh back in the day. And I actually found another one still sealed. So I love trapdoor. Bert, I absolutely adore trapdoor. So that one up there. Again, it's just to hide the wallpaper. It's just a montage of stuff. So you've got like a Pennywise thing, which you get there. You got a little mini Clint Eastwood sticking out of here. There's posters of me, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. So seeing what you see, pictures of the Goonies. When you're walking in, there's a Godzilla print there. I don't think there's any footage. I might have a quick thing, but if it's not, don't worry about it. But I used to have that big Godzilla poster on the back of the door, and then I just got like a small one. As I say, I'm going to try and move the camera angle quite quickly again. Hiya. So yeah, there's the Godzilla poster. And then, as I say, you've got pictures of like, have you seen the intro? You can see there's a bit where there's a wall of us, and there's loads of printouts in the background. They have survived. They're behind it. So you got They Live, RoboCop, and then at the very top, these are framed original Lost Boys, The Reign of the Frogs. There's a video on them. These got sealed, and when I was originally putting them up, I was trying to put them all flat, but then I found it that they bounce the light, and them being hanging and offbeat, and they're still, you know, free hanging, just fucking works so much better. And as you can see, right at the top, there's a massive Pennywise. Just eerie and down again, just filling the fucking void. But yep, I think that's another camera angle coming. Hiya. Now that you can see more up here, you can see Sylvester Stallone creeping there. You also got the Rocky Horror Picture Now. When me and Britt first met up, after years of not seeing each other, we hit a boot sale, and I've actually found that in the Rocky Horror Picture Show. It sits next to the Rocky Horror Picture, of course it does. So I'm trying to make sure I'm in shot here. In the background here, you've got as I say, these would be overlays, but just so you can see them. It's just stuff just up out the way. That's a Jason X figure, McFarlane, signed by Kane Hodder, who's an absolutely awesome dude. So cue Kane Hodder over the top of us. He's really cool. And now that I'm back, Last Action Hero figure of Hamlet, still sealed. Underneath that, 4-sticker art card of Hulk Hogan, Mr. Perfect, Earthquake, the Big Boss Man, I believe it is. Then you've got 2 dog collars, which belong to Zealand and Jake, unfortunately, but yeah, I've kept them. And a clipboard I bought in LA and was written on for the Mitch Laddie music video, and we couldn't get the fucking pen off. The clipboard travelled all the way around the world. Callum, unfortunately, broke that when he was a kid, and they got glued together, and just, you know, again, wrap some fucking tape up and get it stuck to the ceiling. I think you can see I've got like a Rampage Japanese poster up there as well. But yeah, just fucking mental. As I say, I'm trying to keep this in the corner, so you can see different elements of it. So I think we need to go down, down, down. Sorry, down, down, down. I've come down here and there's nothing really down here for, except for this. You can probably see it a bit, but yeah, I've had that for a very, very long time, over 10 years now. That's been appearing in the background still. Survivingly got its plastic still on. I used to build skateboards, and that was just something I had. It's Godzilla 85. I just love it. Eventually I think I'm going to try and go to Greylands and get some big ass nails and just fucking nail it to the wall properly once and for all. Fire extinguisher, down here, as well as the dictaphone, which you see used on my podcasts. Again, that's just lying behind the wall. It's like proper retro as hell, that thing. I think I bought that the same day as Rocky Horror Picture. A really cool thing there if I can get moved. You can't see it, but I'm just going to overlay this while I'm down here for the angle. I've got a Chinese box from China. I keep random bits and bobs in, mainly tools and screws and stuff. And as you can see, it's actually got a hand coming out with idle hands, which I absolutely love idle hands, and that's a VHS there for it. But yeah, the hand is creeping out the box and all that. I always found that funny when it comes to being a VHS collector like that. And also behind it, this hasn't had a home for a while since I got Matty Connor's guitar off him, which you'll probably see in the next video, but that is a samurai sword I got from a boot sale. It's ridiculously sharp. It's appeared in my blade videos, but used to be, I nearly, like, we're in York and I nearly spent 65 quid for a Conor McLeod one. I thought that'd be really cool, and I was going to exactly where it used to be, and the guy said, "Oh, you can't buy one today, we've got none stock." I was like, "Well, why is this on the shelf for?" "Well, that's just for display." And I'm like, whatever. And then I didn't bother buying one, and I picked that up. It's ridiculously sharp, still got its boss, but pops up in a lot of videos. Just sits nicely behind the idle hands bucket. I love that bucket. It's dead handy, but yeah. Right, we'll have a look at this side of the wall there. This is so hard to film in it. Right, so I'm going to have to rely on a lot of overlays here. So that there, obviously, it's a picture from Lost World, and I think it's one of the best front covers. The front cover for Jurassic World is fucking terrible. Like, it's terrible. Like, no. Like, on the bike with Raptors, no. That, stun. I've actually got a bigger poster of that, but yeah. You've also got the arty-farty ones. Unfortunately, these will be quite destroyed. As you can see, there's the bad bears and stuff like that behind it. Pet Cemetery poster there, no point. I just literally filled a void. Got a Joker poster there again. Mainly down here is this. You can see it tapping on here again, the overlays. I am surprised that never came off, and I'm surprised how well I put that on the wall. That is an original, October 17th, 2007. Robert Carlyle on the front cover when Hollywood came to Gateshead. We were filming the tournament. As I say, that's the Evening Chronicle. For a while I thought I'd lost that and I'd found it, and then I just found this frame. I framed it to preserve it, and then I thought, there's no fucking way, because there's the door handle, like there, and literally it's nigh on perfection. Like that, I thought a few times that's going to come off the wall. It's never been a fucking issue. But again, I think that's pretty cool down here. I'd just say we've covered everything so far. The door, trap door, Pennywise on the ceiling. This is just the fucking corner. Just the corner. Yeah, just the corner. VHSs I can see from here, which you don't normally see. I mean, the VHS tower has no purpose. It's been built to structure shells. But you've got stuff like Detox down there. There's 2 X-Files, Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, Extends, Alice in Wonderland, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids VHS that I can't pull out, but that has been in my family for fucking years. That is an original bought one. Me and my cousin Brian used to always watch it. 200 Cigarettes holds up a few things. You got Trigger Happy TV, 7 Years in Tibet, Cliffhanger, Bottom 2, Royal Rumble. You've got Bad Blood, In Your House, See No Evil, Hear No Evil, Frankenstein, Heatwave, 1999, ECW, Free to Tango, Sniper, Road Trip, Gattaca, Hot Shots, Pod 2, California Man, Breakdown, Wolf, Jewel, another Forrest Gump, Royal Rumble, 1994, Scream 3. You know, like, the days of VHS are gone, but like the whole idea of like block piling, and that comes from the eras of working in HMV, where you used to build them so you could like brick piles, you know, like, oh, I'll go and fill that up, but not to the display. But VHS are so strong and so structural that I've been able to build a bookcase, but you won't see that until the next one, until I move that way. This has been a corner. Mummy Mam's down here. There, and that is just an original. That's a recent edition. He was in the cupboard buried. I found him. If anyone's seen the Prague video, I can't remember what the fuck Mummy Mam is. And that's it. Again, going back to the random vlogging and buying shit just to like build Arcadia up. Again, stuff down here is a tournament. The call sheet. What's that from? the date, the 4th of August 2007. So that's the call sheet, and on that day it was Truck with Poor Man's Process. Working with Vin Rames, Karloff, Kimmy Chan on that day. But yeah, it's fucking awesome. Like, there's a few of these tournament stuff sticking around. This is just really VHS as well. You've got stuff like Short Circuit, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Twins, Tron, Mad Max Collection, No Escape, Earth Girls Are Easy, and like that is it. There's a picture of Blown Away there. But yeah, this is the corner. Jumanji. I thought it was pretty cool. You can see the leopard down there, but you can't really know. But so this has been the corner, and again going back to the door, grey paint. But yeah, I just need to take the pictures now, and I'll see you in the outtakes. Okay, next outtake. Right, so yeah, probably a shorter one, but again, the entrance, and then got into Galaxy 2, but we'll get there. So I'll see you in the next video. Here's a quick outtake. Did I even mention the True Romance poster? I've done that much filming. I've got all 3 first volumes filmed, and I was like, lighting everything, I was taking pictures of everything. I was like, did I do that? So I bought that at Horicon, and Hurricane Rain framed it amazingly. And I check out its own video. I was like, where the fuck's that going to go? And there it was. It's the biggest thing in the corner of the room, and I think I forgot to do the video for it. Well done, Stephen. Thanks for watching. Part 2, 3 are filmed. And get ready for when the camera hits me in the face, because it doesn't want to do any more. Thanks for watching. Goodbye for now.